wonder. So I'm back again. We had some technical difficulties with the keyboard. I was trying to get some keys in, but the keys weren't really doing what I wanted them to do. So I had to go back analog and just work with I just had to go back to my guitar. So normally when I'm working with with the kids at the school and things like that, I try to help them to channel some of the different, anxieties and stresses that they might go through. And sometimes, I feel like we take things personal, really, really personal. And sometimes half the things, you know what? Let me speak for my damn self. Because I'm the type of person who will say we when technically I should just be saying me. And if you agree, then we are kind of close in that way. So I kind of believe that, I tend to believe that I'm a type of person who takes things personal sometimes. I kind of read into things a little more than I should. So I'll give you a good scenario. Today I went to Stu Leonard because I love lobster. Let me just let you know. Ever since I hit, and I'm not going to disclose my age, so please don't ask. But ever since I hit past the age of, let's say 30, ever since I hit past 30, I find that I love lobster and shrimp and things like that. Maybe that's just me. So I went to Stu Leonard today because I wanted some lobster and shrimp. So I got on the long line because, most times when you go there, there's a long line. And while I'm standing on the line, this girl that I already interact, can you guys hear me? Thank you. My birthday's coming up in a few days. I'm kind of happy about that, but I want to still social distance myself. Am I wrong for that? That's a good question. Even though it's your birthday and you just want to stay home for your birthday, you don't want, even though your birthday's like on Thanksgiving and you should be with your family and all of that, what if I just want to stay home and be by myself or be with one or two people? How about that? Is that bad to feel that way? So anyway, I was at Stu Leonard, and while I was at Stu Leonard, one of the girls that I had a bad moment with her, saw me on the line, and I was doing the same thing that I do every time I come there. I was asking for some lobster. That's all I want. I said, do you guys have any lobster this size? I give them the dimensions and what I want. All you gotta do is go. I wasn't even up to her. Like, she was helping another customer and the guy came to help me. So I'm like, I don't even have to deal with her. I let him deal with me. As he's helping me, she interjects and she goes, da 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 da, whatever. I didn't even hear. I just heard da 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 da. The minute I heard that, I'm like, did I even ask you for your information? I don't even like you from the first encounter we had. Why are we going any further? So I kind of took it personal, like she just coming at me. But maybe she was just trying to answer a question, because normally nature wants us to answer a question. So I always tell the kids to tell me a song or give me a rhythm that has to do with how you feel or what you went through today. It's always helpful when the kid comes back from school because they already got a whole lot of stuff they went through at school and they want to bring it to me. So I'm going to give you one of my kids what they said when I played the rhythm for them. She said, I hate my brother. He keeps on bothering me. I hate my brother. She keeps on bothering me. And if he keep on bothering me, I'm gonna kick him out my room. I said, wow, that's so mean. How you gonna hate your brother? That's not nice. You can't hate your brother. He keep getting on her nerves. But obviously she's expressing herself and she's letting out something that probably could escalate to something else if it builds up. So she got a chance to let hers out. And then I had another kid. Oh yeah, you probably know who it is, Lucy. So I had another kid, and that kid said, I'm sick and tired. My mother tells me to clean up my room. I'm sick and tired. My mom said clean up my room. I like my room the way it is, smelling just like me. I said, wow, boy, you need to go clean up your room. But I'm letting them express themselves. Another kid came to me when it was her turn, and she goes, I wish my mother wouldn't yell at me. I wish my mother wouldn't scream too. And I want to cry sometimes, but I don't, 'cause I don't want her to know. So, it's good. And this is a technique that I'm gonna push to you people. I want you to try this sometime. I don't care. You can go on your, you could type it in your phone on any Google, YouTube, or anything. Type a chord progression, any progression. It'll play something like this. It'll give you something like that. And just come in. I would recommend, after you come in from work, or if you've dealt with someone that annoyed you, you do this by yourself. You don't have to do it around a whole bunch of people. And you just sing what annoyed you. Like, here's my song today now. I couldn't stand that girl at Stu Leonard. She always wanna come and give me her 2 cents. But I didn't ask her for no 2 cents. I just want to pick up my goddamn lobster. I said, I wanna pick up my damn lobster. And if you say one thing to me, I'm gonna snap at you. So basically, I'm letting it out, and I'm letting people know how I feel. I'm letting me know how I feel. And that allows me to actually express myself and make me feel like that's something I have control over. I could have hit her in the head, or I could have went over there and did something stupid, but what did it change? Did it change anything? One, nobody's gonna see what I did. They're gonna see the action that I did, but they're not gonna notice what annoyed me because I acted out. So anyway, I'm talking about positive ways to channel your anxiety before you get to the point of burnout. So I was, I think, that was just before. I was talking about a time when people actually feel burned out. They have it's all about intensity, because it's the level at which you're feeling overwhelmed. It's not about the fact that you're feeling overwhelmed. If you're feeling overwhelmed and you can come up with ideas to channel that feeling, then you can do certain things to counterattack it. And someone gave me some great she gave me a great thing that can give me advice, or give someone advice on things you could do when you're struggling with like mental health and stress. Because for me, I already know that I struggle with mental health, and sometimes I try to evade that feeling by doing things that are not productive or things that are not proactive. So I'm doing it, but it's not producing an act of progression. It's just bringing me backwards. So here's the little spiel. It's a little diagram, and it says if you are struggling with mental health right now, instead of criticizing yourself or critical, I think he means criticizing yourself, you should celebrate the small wins. So you should celebrate the little things that you accomplish, because people, we want to do everything, and there are some people who are like, they're like micro perfectionists. It's like they add all. I'm gonna talk about people, but I'm probably talking about myself. Like, I add a bunch of things that I feel like I need to do, and then when I get 2 of them done, because I didn't get all 5 or I didn't get 10 of them done, I'm more like bummed out. Oh, I didn't get nothing done. So I'm not even thinking about the 2 that I got done. I'm thinking about the 5 that I didn't get done, which to me is not a good thing to do. It's not. It's actually the worst thing you could do to yourself. I'm actually trying to see how these things are working. Okay. And that's the last one. Oh, I gotta fix that. So basically, the next thing it says, instead of pushing, take a nap or rest. That is so important. That is so important. I'm back in college. I'm in school, and I'm taking care of all my college paperwork. And sometimes the teacher wants you to read a 55-page essay, and they want you to regurgitate it into 3 pages. Oh, it's like, I don't know how you want me to do that, but I figured it out. But sometimes I'll stay up all night pushing myself when I should go take a power nap, or I should just go to sleep all a whole. The next one, trying to do it all. Instead of trying to do it all, ask for help. I'm learning. I've been learning how to do that for a couple of years now, but I'm still learning how to not just look for help. Not just ask for help from anybody, but look for people with the right resources that can help you, that can help you effectively. And then the next one, it says, instead of overthinking, which is me, that's the anxiety. That's when that little lady comes in the room and she starts to tell you off. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. Something's wrong with you. What the hell? You're wasting time. You're wasting. These are things that will mess you up. Listen to an audio cassette or a podcast. And I've been doing that. I've been listening to my cousin, my cousin Gail. She has a podcast. Excuse me. Sorry. My cousin Gail has a podcast. It's called Weekend Vibes. I'm going to add the link on my website, kenyakaraoke.live. Also, you can add me, Kenya Karaoke. I'm on all of them social medias. So always, a podcast is good. Listening to audio books. I've been listening to a few audio books because when I do some of the classwork, I get attached to some of the readers or the writers or the philosophers that the teacher got us looking at. And I said, oh, I'll buy that book, and I'll buy the audio book and listen to them. And it helps. I bought, the last book I bought was this, I gotta give y'all a lady. She came up with 2 mindsets. There's the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. And some people have the fixed mindset. It's like you learn something and you just live by that, and that's it. So the world is flat, you just live by that. You don't even want to know if there's another way, or you don't want to hear anybody else's perspective because you're fixed. You're on your own level or your own wavelength, and you don't want to go any further. Now, the growth mindset knows and acknowledges that it's constantly learning and Every failure is a learn. Every time you lose, you actually won because you learned how to do it differently. Even if you take a test and you don't pass the test, or you got whatever number of things wrong on the test, you still are learning what the answers are in some sense. And then the next one, it says your no, your normal workload, getting three. So the best thing to do, instead of doing your normal workload, like every day you do that same pile or you start the same way every day, it's telling you setting three realistic goals per day. So there's this one philosopher. He says the one thing he tells himself to do every day is to make his bed. Because if he goes outside in the world and he failed and he lost everything, he at least he knows he's coming home to a bed that's made. So that could be one realistic goal. You want to make sure your bed is made or something like that. So I used to be in a band, and I want a song for you guys, because it's good to hear music. Music is the whole point of me talking right now. I already know the power of music, and I know what music has done for me. So I'm over here and I'm like, I went to work real late for you, for you. I got fired today for you, for you. I broke my heels today for you, for you. And all I really wanted today was a smile from you. Smile for me, like a smile for you. Smile for me, for simple things I do. Smile for me, like a smile for you. Smile for me, for simple things I do. What are other things what are other things we can do to deal with anxiety, stress, mental health? Some other things that I believe that you can do is get a pet. Recently, recently I have two dogs that I take care of, or two kids, I would call it. And I've learned recently that they can be the apple of your little eye. Sometimes they'll notice when you're not happy. My little dog named Chanel, she likes to take her head and place it right in my cleavage right here and lay right there. She like curdles herself right there. And for me, it's like she's listening to my heartbeat or something. So you can get a pet. That's a good thing to do. Another thing that I always say is don't bury yourself in your work. And the next thing is, one other thing I was just telling you is, do not take things personal. I notice that I do that sometimes. I'll read into something more than it is, and it really isn't that big of a deal. People are living their lives. People are not, there might be some people that are like that, but I don't know. But people are not totally internalizing you and caring so much about you to the point where they're gonna do something intentionally for you. Most times when people do things, it's because they're doing what they feel is better for them or more convenient for them. So I'll give you another scenario. The other day I went to the post office, and I walked into the post office, and I didn't want to I didn't want to stand on the line, but I did anyway because I didn't want to cut all. There was a long line of people, and I already paid for my package, and that's what annoyed me. Like, if you paid at home, why are you still standing on the post office line? That annoyed me. So I still did it. I stood on the line, and while I'm standing on the line, by the time I get to the front, I'm telling the lady, you know, this is I don't like this. This is so annoying. There's a there's a at the other post office that I go to, they have a drop box. That way, I don't have to stand on the line. I can just pull the box open, throw my package in, and move on. So when I got up to the lady and I told her that, she was like, "Oh yeah, I used to work at a post office that did that," and she was like, "This one doesn't." But I'm so happy I'm at this post office because I was the one who always had to go clear out the packages, and for her it was an inconvenience. For me, it's an inconvenience to stand on the line, but for her, it's an inconvenience to have to clear out all the packages that I would be throwing into the drop box. So that's to show you, for her, it's not personal to me. It's more convenient for her. But the next time I went, they had a truck outside, and I was able to just drop it off to the truck. I guess they're trying to do something better. All right. All right. So you see me doing some music. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacle in my way. All of the dark clouds hanging by. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. If you can wait, well, I've been praying for. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Under the dark cloud, having bright, sunshiny day. So that's to remind you, it's gonna be a bright day soon. So I have t-shirts on my website. I created them myself. I have a couple of t-shirts up. They're reasonably priced, $16. One has the website, Kenya Karaoke, and the other one is one of my favorite. It's a shirt that I made. It's called I Love Me Some Lobster. And I haven't seen a lot of lobster shirts out for people who love lobster. So I guess that's what made me make those shirts. You'll see me wearing it next week because I ordered some for myself. All right, so there's another song I love. Hey, Tiff Tiff, I see you. You know I love your voice so much. Even even love your tender touch. There's something I just got to say. Oh yeah, I need to get it out the way. I hate the way you chew your gum, never even offer some. Where's the milk you left me? None, oh no. I'm tired of all your lies. I'm always asking questions why. What the hell is on your mind? Oh no. I love it when you hold me tight. I even kiss you oh so right. Making love all through the night. I hate it when we fuss and fight. And I hate the way you chew your gum, never even offer some. Where's the milk you left me? None, oh no. I'm tired of all your lies. I'm always asking questions why. What the hell is on your mind? Oh no. I spoke to you too many times before. Now I got to speak my mind once more. Somewhere in my heart there seems to be the love you share with me. But I hate the way you chew your gum, never even offer some. Where's the milk you left me? None, oh no. I'm tired of all your lies. I'm always asking questions why. And what the hell is on your mind? Oh no. A song like that was written from a pissed off woman. That's how a song starts, and you start to just sing your feelings. That's how it flowed. When I wrote this song with my cousin, me and my cousin wrote this one together. But when I wrote this song, we were vibing, and then all of a sudden it just came out. I hate the way you chew your gum, but I do hate gum chewing. Okay. So, the topic we've been talking about is what do we do to channel anxiety, stress, mental health, burnout? That's the ultimate word I want to use, burnout, because burnout is when you feel overwhelmed. You know what they said? It's not just ambitious people. It's not perfectionists. It's not just, any type of people. Most people, even children now, are feeling burnout based on the climate. I call this the social climate, the living climate. What we're living in right now is a burnout. Our whole routine is spun out of whack. We're not living a life like we were living. Okay, remember? We had routines. We had things we did. I used to go out to eat once a week. Yeah, right. I used to try to go out to eat once a week, back in the day. I used to be more I don't even know what the word is anymore. We can't say interactive. I haven't been interactive in a long time. But I used to be out there more, and now I'm in. So what are the things we can do to channel these inner? Because I feel like they're going to close down the place even more. They shut down the schools again. So there's no school. The kids are going crazy again. I heard one lady said her daughter had a fit. A lot of people are asking, what can we do with our kids? I got to sit home with the kid all day. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleep, thinking about the way things might have been. Yo, I really love this song. Big wheels keep on turning, Proud Mary keep on burning, and we're rolling on a river, and And that's how we got to keep moving. We got to keep rolling. We can't stop just because life stopped and our routine stopped. We got to find a way to channel it. So this is why I decided to do these music stuff. The only reason I can't do like playing karaoke and all that is because I'm doing it live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. I'm on all these platforms, but I'm gonna do a separate one. I'm gonna set it up where we can go Zoom and everybody who wants to sing can sing with me. But you could sing with me right now. Come on. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day, and I never lost 1 minute of sleep, thinking about the way things might have been. Big wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. We're rolling, rolling, rolling on a river. Come on, rolling, rolling. I need to hear my bass. Rolling, 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 rolling on a river. And we're up to. Did y'all jam out with me just now? I hope you guys were jamming with me, because guess what? This is what it's about. We got to jam. We got to enjoy ourselves. We can't forget the fun we used to have. Oh, God, you should have seen me up in a karaoke joint. I'll be tearing it up. These people be like, come on, Kenya, let's do that next song. So the topic, and I'm jumping up off and on to topic. The topic is still, what are some things? So I have a question for my viewers. Come on, I need to hear something in the chat. I need some engagement. I want to hear, what are some things that you do or have been trying to channel those anxiety? What are some things you've tried for anxiety, for mental health, for stress, for burnout? If you are even experiencing burnout, what are some things you've tried? I already told you I tried drinking. Drinking is not good for that, but I've tried that. I'll come home. I used to come home and have a 6-pack of beer, and I thought I only drank 2. See Coco and Chanel over there. Hi, Coco. Y'all want to go for y'all walk? We're going to go in a little bit. So I got like 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes, and then I'm going to take y'all for your walk. But yeah, I used to do, I'm going to be honest. I used to come home. I would stop at the store up the block or wherever. I would buy a 6-pack. I was hoping, and you know, back in the day, I used to drink just 3 or maybe 2. And then I blinked my eye and all 6-pack was gone. I don't know. I couldn't blame it on anybody. I know it was me. I was the only one here, so I know I was the only one that drank the 6-pack, a whole 6-pack of beer. And do you think I was acting normal when I drank that 6? No, I turned the music up. I was just woozy. I was gone. But you know, for some reason it felt good at the time, but then it didn't feel good, and then it became a routine. You're doing it, and after a while, it's not great. It don't feel that good. It even feel worse when somebody says something about it to you. It make you feel messed the hell up. But guess what? I quit drinking. I'm not even with that anymore. Because guess what? That's not what's gonna help you. That don't help. And then I tried medication. You know, I let the doctor prescribe me something, especially because I would have trouble sleeping. I wouldn't sleep at night, or I would wake up at that magical hour. Does anybody wake up at this hour? 2 a.m., 2:30, those hours, and your brain is going off? It's like it's telling you all types of shit. And you're like, shut the fuck up. And she won't stop. She's gone. She's telling you, did you make sure? Did you do that? And your brain is crazy. And then I'm like, what am I going to do with this brain? So I would have like 5, no, not 5, but let's say I would have 2 to 3 nights where I would just keep waking up 2 a.m. until I was so exhausted to the point where I would have that one night where I would sleep, but it was like a delirious sleep. So I would take medicine. I would ask the doctor for something to help me sleep, and that didn't work either. So I knew it's not something that you could just medicate. You can't just take a pill and make it better. It don't work like that. So are you guys interested in what I did to change this or to get some sleep? I started taking some vitamins and I started doing some workout. So started to do this workout from this guy named Mike Peel. Mike Peele. Yeah, and Mike Peel has like a whole lot of 30-minute hip hop dance workouts, and I kind of like doing those type of things in the comfort of my home. And what that would do would bring up my whatever, I forgot the chemicals, but it brings your chemicals up, and then by the time it's bedtime, you take 2 melatonin vitamins, and I'm out like a light, and I'm dreaming, because that's my problem. If I don't have a dream, I feel like I didn't sleep right. All right. I'm gonna do a reggae song now. I love me some reggae. How many people love reggae? All right. First you tell me that you love me, baby. Then you tell me that I drive you crazy. I don't know what you want from me. I'm trying to build up my sanity. And then you tell me that you want me here. And then you tell me that you want me there. I can't give you what you want from me, 'cause music is my only remedy. And yeah, there's only one love in my life. It's music. There's only one way I'll make time. It's the rhythm, baby. There's only one love in my life, and that's music. There's only one way I'll make time, and that's the rhythm, baby. What's the point in always calling me, and you never give me any room to breathe? And whoever said that we were even dating, don't have to wonder, you could just keep waiting. Cut my phone and you still got through. Where the Ross is wrong with you? Stop wasting your time on me, 'cause I need to focus on my melodies. And yeah, there's only one love in my life, and that's music. There's only one way I'll make time, and that's the rhythm, baby. There's only one love in my life, and that's music. There's only one way I'll make time, and that's the rhythm, baby. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. So the last thing I'm gonna leave you guys with, see, I left my little thing over here. Let me take this off. The last thing I'm gonna leave you guys with, Coco and Chanel need to use the bathroom. Let me see. Here it is. Okay. All right. I hate when people leave the camera. When I'm watching like Twitch, YouTube, and all those things, I hate when people like leave the camera. But the last thing I'm gonna leave you guys with is a quote, because I said every segment I want to leave a quote, because we've been talking about some of the things that we gonna we need to do to channel some of these anxieties. And I've been reading this book. It's called "It's Gonna Be Okay." It's a journal. It's a journal from Target or wherever, and I really like it. So here's my takeaway for today. Hope is a thing with feathers. The perch in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And that's by Emily Dickinson. Um, Thank you guys for tuning in to Kenya Karaoke. I had to get the kinks worked out, because I'm supposed to have my little razzle and dazzle and my music, but it's gonna get there. This is my first stream, and I'm very proud. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for being with me. The stream is, we're gone. Thank you. Goodbye. There's only one love in my life, and that's music. Yeah.